It is time for the third box. The biggest box. Even though it's the mini box. Irony. Anyway, can I flip it over to see the picture? Ooh, sort of. It's so big. Okay. Look it. Alright. Dip a bit. Oh, this wet palette. That's going to be nice. For those watching that don't know, basically there's a sponge and you wet the sponge and you put your paint on top of the paper and then it keeps it wet and it doesn't let it dry out, and then you can keep using it until you're done with it, and it's cool. Some super glue, you know, for not gluing your fingers together. A sharp object. With, you know, sharp objects are useful. More sharp objects. I actually have one of these. They're extremely sharp. This one at least has a cap. The one I have doesn't have a cap. Little palette. Some wood glue. Oh, this is the two-part sculpty stuff where you like, it's kind of like epoxy sculpt where you mix it together and you can make little additions to your mini. I got a ring light if you can't tell by the so this is the special set that Jazza put together with all the cool stuff. Now at the oven, but not yet. Let's get all this stuff out first. Oh wait. Look, it's Jazza. There it is. The print. Yes. It's so pretty. I love it. It's so pretty. Look at it. Look how pretty that is. It's so cool. I love it. Gently set that there. Some cork board and some foam board for diorama stuff. And a cutting board that has been jazzified, obviously, because it wouldn't be a Jazza product if it wasn't jazzified. It's the bottom of the box. Alrighty. Alright. It's the best part, is the bubble. Whatever that is. Yep. All the bodies. Yep, bunch of bodies. Oh, they're like little shoulder bits. Some weapons. Look at the little hand. Look, it's so tiny. Look at the little hand. Cool looking wings and flag. Some more weapon stuff. Oh, these are these are magnets. I was like, what the heck is this? Here's all the heads. Where's the Jazza head? There he is. There's Jazza. It's the Jazza head. I don't know. Can you see it? But he's there. Some bases. So we're not going to be using any of these. No. The extra special one. They're like really tight. That is so cool. It's so small. I don't know how. I'm scared. Look at that tiny hand. Focus, please. Thank you. No, focus. Oh, that is so cool. I am so terrified. Get that in there. And again, I'm not actually going to be doing this, even though these are all the minis that come in the mini box. Alright. Oh, my books. My books. That's like a little tutorial book. Cool. What is this primer? It's one of the beats. Terrain stuff with a little grass stuff, so they're actually good of you. Some gravelly type stuff. Some grass. Some other gravelly type stuff. Snow, sand, something. Ooh, metal. That's nice. Strong tone. Good. Varnishes are good. Let's take a look at these brushes. Not as soft as I was expecting. We'll find. I don't know if my camera's gonna like it. Look how tiny that is. That is so tiny. Very nice. Very nice brushes. Good is good. Tweezer thingies. List of a whole bunch of other stuff. Now I said that I'm not using any of the minis that came in the mini box. And that's because I have another mini over here. One of the wings fell, but this, let's see, it has wings. Wing, it's in there somewhere. Wing. This is actually the forest spirit from Caitlin McCake's Kickstarter for her creature compendium that happened a while back. And this was one of the things you could get if you supported it a certain amount. And yeah, so this is actually going to be what I paint first. Kind of scared, but I felt like, you know, this is the first mini I ever got. It makes sense that it's the first mini I paint. So yeah, I'm going to use this and the other stuff, and we're going to paint ourselves a little forest spirit, and, you know, probably put like little stuffs around it, and yes. So I did attach the wings off camera because, I mean, watching glue dry isn't exactly the most entertaining thing to do. So I did try to spare you of that. Even with the ring light, I'm still kind of trying to figure out lighting and stuff like that. The only spot I have to put the ring light is a shelf that I have a fair distance above my desk. So it helps, but not like a super tremendous amount. I have to figure out where else I can put it to help. But once I got the primer down, I feel like it was a little bit better because you weren't just looking into the void. It definitely helped the camera pick up the details and stuff like that. But I had a lot of fun with this, and I finished it a whole heck of a lot quicker than I thought I was going to. I was ready to like have this take like 2 or 3 days, just because I've heard other people talk about how long it takes to do their minis, and I was like, I was ready for it to take a while, which is why it took so long to actually get around to recording this, because I wanted to wait till I had time. I finished it in like 4 hours, I think. Now granted, I didn't go super hard on the detail, but I'm really happy with the detail that I got and how it looks. And I had my laptop open with the drawing of the creature that Caitlin McCaig did, just to get the colors and stuff like that as close as I could. Granted, they're not nearly as vibrant as the image, but yeah, I feel like I got pretty close to it, and like the pattern and stuff like that. And I had a lot of fun with it, and I'm glad that I chose to do this one first. And, yeah. There was definitely some moments where it was difficult, like trying to get like up underneath the neck and like, you know, back underneath the hind legs and stuff like that. It was definitely awkward with how close it is to the base. But I think I managed to get everything, and I think it turned out really good. I feel like I probably shouldn't have used brown as a base color for the wings. Probably should have used like yellow or something. But at the same time, I do like having the more of the natural undertone rather than a brighter one. I feel like if I had put a yellow base underneath, it would have been too bright compared to the rest of the mini. I tried so hard to stay in frame. I really did. There were moments though that I did end up going out of it, but I did try really hard to stay in frame.
And I do apologize for how unfocused the camera comes at times. It's one of the other reasons I've been putting this off is this camera does not like to stay focused for anything. But like if I heard it trying to focus, I would try to stop and wait for it to focus, and but sometimes I would just get a little too into it and not pay attention and move out of frame. I was trying to use the little purple marks on my desk from when I was using the inky box. Like, okay, keep my hand on the purple and I'll stay in frame. Didn't always work. But yeah, I'm really happy with it and how it came out. And I hope you like the end result too, because I'm really happy with it. And I'm glad I got the whole collection, and I'm definitely going to be using all of the stuff in the future.
It's all done. I'm in shot. Oh my god. Staying in shot. I didn't do it all the time. I tried my best. But, yeah, I was really worried the camera wouldn't focus at all, but it did okay. Could have done better. But I was really worried about the camera not being able to pick anything up because it's fussy like that. But yeah, I like it. It's not nearly as vibrant as the original picture that Caitlin McKeag did. I'm like, not in the frame. I have to like slouch so I'm in the frame. But you know, I kind of figured that it wouldn't be as vibrant, and I'm still pretty happy. Wow, I can speak. This I got a little messed up. I was having some trouble with it. But overall, I still really like it, and the colors and the stuff and the little stuffs, and yeah. So I'm really happy with the result, and this was the third box of the Ultimate Creativity Collection, and yeah, I'm really glad I got the set, and I'm definitely going to be using all of the stuffs, and at some point I will be attempting the apocalyptic ghost scene that came with the third box, with the minis box. At some point, I don't know exactly when, but at some point. And yeah, I'm really glad that I got all of them, and I'm really happy Jazza did it because it was absolutely amazing, and I'm sure it let a lot of people try a lot of new things or just get started in general. And it's, yes, I keep saying and I'm sorry. But I enjoyed this. I hope you did too. If you did, hit the like button. It does help. And if you would like to continue joining me on my arty journey, then hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the bell. And until next time.